everyone. My name is Cameron Cruz on behalf of the Woodlands Area Chamber of Commerce, and we're celebrating Black History Month. And we have our famous Miss Rita Wiltz here.
Thank you so much.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
We're so excited to be here. She's going to tell us all about her life and all the great things you want to know. So let's start from the beginning.
Okay.
Why? How did you come up with all this great stuff? How did you get here? And why Children's Books on Wheels?
Well, it all started because my mom and dad could read. Because my mom and dad could read, we were able to have the finer things in life. The poor little black girl is not my story, so I'm not going to tell it. And I think that I should not hide what I have and where I come from. Volunteering and being in the libraries, a lot of the kids would come in and get books. Well, the kids would be upset when they had to turn their book back in. I said, there has to be a way for you to have your book and to promote reading and literacy. And then here comes Children's Books on Wheels.
Yes.
A 501c3 with 4 components: financial literacy, educational literacy, health literacy, and basically just reading and just getting it right. And then digital literacy, making sure students have access to laptops, which is our new program we just initiated. We have the program to help families. A lot of the kids, when we were in school, we noticed that a lot of them, they weren't bad. What happened was the child could not read. So because they couldn't read, they got in trouble, so they wouldn't have to raise their hand. They would be in timeout. But what happened was that not only could they not read, but a lot of them they couldn't see. So we said, these kids need glasses.
Right.
So then we started helping some families to sign up for CHIP, Medicaid, food stamps, and things like that. You know, if your stomach is growling and you're starving, you don't want to hear anything anybody got to say, even as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine being a child and that happening to them. So a lot of the social services were around that. We have healthcare marketplace navigators. We help the families to navigate through the medical system and the affordable health care. Along with the SNAP program, food stamp is now called SNAP. We help with those. We have a program called Project Reset. Project Reset is OSHA 30 certification, forklift certification. So when you start to work with the child, then you have access to the rest of the family. And we provide those services along with free taxes. It's tax season. And with tax season, the official day is February the 12th. And we hit the ground running at Children's Books on Wheels to make sure that people have what they need as far as their taxes. A lot of scams out there. We make sure that they're not a part of those scams, to make sure that they're not doing any payday lending, and to make sure that they're not pawning a truck or car or something because they're waiting on their check.
Right.
You know, for their families, and people do what they have to do to take care of their families. So you can't hold a person responsible for trying to do what they do for their families, but you can make sure that you educate them and that they have access to services. Our services are mobile.
Okay.
So we're everywhere. We're north, south, east, and west, Tamina, Woodlands. There are pockets of the Woodlands that have a lot of poverty in there.
Okay.
We're very diverse. Our board is diverse. Our volunteers are diverse, and we love what we do. We provide services for families with special needs.
Okay.
Every year we have our big Easter egg hunt, so we're excited about that. But we love what we do. The volunteers are excited. We have volunteers that come in, and we'll see them during tax season. We won't see them again until tax season next year.
Right.
We have the families that come in and volunteer in the summer. We have volunteers that come in just do backpacks. We have volunteers that just come out to do books, and that's all they want to do.
Is there anything they need to do to become a volunteer? If someone just wanted to volunteer, how does that look?
They can go online at childrenbooksonwheels.org. We'll do an online application for them.
Okay.
And then we'll meet them and find out what their specialties are and see if Children's Books on Wheels is a fit for them, and then see if we are fit for them,
Okay.
and they are fit for us. One thing that I'm really proud of is the fact that Children's Books on Wheels was a part of the book, The Ground on Which I Stand. And The Ground on Which I Stand is a portrait of Johnny Jones, which actually lives in the community. I saw him the other day. His picture is in the Smithsonian Institute. And we were able to go down and to have The Ground on Which I Stand by Marty Korn. That book introduced into Conroe ISD as part of their history curriculum.
Oh, wow. Do you all work with the school districts, or is it YMCA come, or the partnerships with them coming with Children's Books on Wheels?
We have partnerships with over 18 organizations, Conroe ISD, Willis ISD. We have a lot of students that come in that need to do community service hours. We have students that come in that want to mentor.
Okay.
So we work with all the school districts to provide services for children. Conroe ISD, we're able to work with Dr. Null so that we have the laptops, the Chromebooks for the children, so that they can come in with a hotspot, because a lot of kids, a lot of them are home now. And, you know, they're not going to school all the time. They're online students. So we make sure that that's accessible, nice and clean. Miss Rita cleans a lot. And so we wipe down everything, and the parent comes in with their children, and we provide the services. Also, a lot of services there are some homeschool families, and they come in because it's like a home away from home. And they come in and they visit, and the kids sit outside, and then there's the garden out back. And with the garden out back, the kids are able to volunteer. A lot of people have green thumb. They come through and they want to plant herbs, you know, do things in the garden. We have the kids that also come in and they want to just play in the mud. You know, they like that.
It's something for everyone.
It's something for
the whole
everyone.
family.
The whole family, and the kids will tell you, you know, Miss Rita said potato chips aren't vegetables. So they'll come in and we'll eat healthy and have a good time. And it's just a great place to be. It sounds magical. It is. Because with the books, it is a magical experience. Books take you everywhere. You know, if you want to dream of getting out of Texas. And before I would say that, and kids would be, well, kind of, but we're going on vacation. But because of COVID-19, a lot of the children are like, you have any books about faraway places and Disney and all of that? And they tend to like a lot of the fantasy books that take them other places. So, you know, we'll dream, we'll talk about that, we'll do stories with them. Children's Books on Wheels, we work with the Boy Scouts. One young man got his Eagle Scout Award because he did the sign in Tamina, the 1871 sign, and they were able to do that.
So if someone was to ask you, what advice would you give me to opening a business or being as successful as you, or making it even in the Woodlands, what would your advice be?
Find your passion. If you find what you like to do, then it's not work. And also be honest with yourself, because nonprofits are nonprofit. You know, you have to have empathy. You have to have compassion in order to help people. If someone is homeless and you know, there are a lot of things that go along with that. You know, it's kind of uncomfortable for you. I would say just know what you're doing. Know what you're doing and know your passion. If you don't know what you're doing, learn how to do it. You know, learn the proper way to do it.
So if someone in the community heard the name Children's Books on Wheels, what would you like them to know about it? What would be the impression you would want to give?
That we're more than just children and books. That we are so much more than that. Not only do we have the books, but we have access to the books. We're accessible.
Okay.
We're mobile. We are 501c3. We are tax deductible. You can come and volunteer. We will service you. You know, we are friendly. We do it with a smile, and it's genuine. And we love what we do.
See, you heard it here. Now everyone go to, what's your website?
childrenbooksonwheels.org. But we can't leave without reading, because Children's Books on Wheels is about literacy.
Right.
And one of the things that I really loved was when Maya Angelou came to town for my younger sister's birthday. We took her to see Maya Angelou and to listen. We have 2 books. We have
Beautiful Black Hair.
Beautiful Black Hair, which is a wonderful read. And then we also have Maya Angelou, and we're going to read a little bit of The Phenomenal Woman. And when you read it, take it in, visualize her. You know, Maya Angelou had the swag, and she would talk, and when she would say things. Beautiful woman, wonder where my secrets lie. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size. But when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say, It's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenal woman. That's me. I walk into a room just as cool as you please, and to a man, the fellas stand or fall on their knees. Then they swarm around me, a hive of honeybee. I say, it's the fire in my eyes and the flash of my teeth, the swing in my waist, the joy in my feet. I'm a woman.
Phenomenal woman, that's me. Men themselves have wondered what they see in me. They try so much, but they can't touch my inner mystery. When I try to show them, they say they still can't see. I say, it's the arch in my back, the sun in my smile, the rod in my breast, the grace of my style. I'm a woman, phenomenally. Phenomenal woman, that's me.
Now you understand just why my head's not bowed. I don't shed or jump about. I have to talk real loud. When you see me passing, it ought to make you proud. I say, it's in the click of my heels, the bend of my hair, the palm of my hand, the need for my care, 'cause I'm a woman, phenomenal woman. That's me.